sit down, buckle up, and get ready to enjoy the ride. The stream is starting soon.
The stream is starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Enjoy the show! The most dynamic commentary duo on Twitch.
The fastest growing racing community on Discord.
Welcome to the Noob Gamers!
So yeah, that's when I said to Martin Brundle, unless they're going to pay us the big bucks, we're just not interested, mates. You know. Oh, hey, hi. Yeah, sorry. In the middle of a conversation there, just ignore it. Just ignore it. Good evening. Welcome to the Noob Gamers. It's Thursday night. We've got wait, the league's finished. What are we doing tonight? Of course, it's a one-off Noob Gamers epic special once again to fill in the gaps where the league left off. Tonight we've got something exciting and fun to fill your Thursday night slot of Noob Gamers action. You join us live in the Noob Gamers studio, and as ever, I cannot do this on my own, so I am of course joined by a man so smooth you can spread him on toast. Good evening, Jamie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hello, mate. They're not still giving us derisory offers, are they?
Just don't want to talk about it, mate.
I mean,
absolutely sick of them.
Yeah, I mean, we said, didn't we, early doors, add a 0 at least. Have they not done that?
Nope.
I mean, come on. It's almost like they don't want to be successful, doesn't it?
Yeah,
But never mind. Because we're here now. We do this bit for free. Well, I say free. I mean, Scott Sheehan basically funds both of our lives now.
I was going to say, you know,
mate.
without him,
thanks.
we'd literally be, we wouldn't be here, would we? Yeah, wouldn't be here.
Paying for my family. Appreciate that, Ian.
Exactly.
We're joking, of course. Yeah, it's great to be here, right? Bit of a different one. We've got 3 shorter races tonight in some vintage cars at a lovely little track. And one of the races, Ryan, I have a little birdie has told me there may be some pudulation involved.
Ooh, Maximus Pudulus reigning supreme over our racetrack this evening. At least one of the races will feature the wet stuff, Jamie. I can almost feel it in my fingers. But the other thing to take note of this evening, because we're out of league action, we've got some new drivers taken to the track, Jamie. There were slots opened because, you know, some of our seasoned league campaigners are taking a break. But because of the community, because of all these new people coming on board the Noob Gamers hype train, Jamie, those slots are filled like that. Simple.
I mean, yeah. It's the best bit about this community, Ryan, that whenever I need a slot filling, I just have to ask, and someone in the community will happily and graciously, I would say, fill the slot that I need filling, Ryan.
Exactly.
Absolutely. You know, and if you want to get involved in the community, boom, the Discord link is straight in the chat. Early doors, Ryan. Yeah, so great times. Rocking some merch there, I noticed, Ryan. Let's just get this
Yeah.
out of the way. We know we've got to do it.
merch.
You all know we've got to do it.
Big
There's a new
news
merch.
though. Big
Come on.
breaking
Yeah,
news
come
on the merch. If you have not purchased your Noob Gamers merch there, obviously, why the hell haven't you? This weekend and this weekend only, until they do another promotion in probably a month's time, it is free postage weekend. That's right, £0 postage from Friday to Sunday, so you can buy your Noob Gamers merch. Save some money on your postage at the same time. Double whammy, double savings. Get on there now. Jamie, though, even bigger news that Ethan T still is the biggest selling product on there. When will it be dethroned? Other products are catching it, I might add.
Are they? Yeah. I mean, probably never. Do we have a Scottish Ian t-shirt on there yet? Because I probably want to buy one of those.
Yeah, not yet. He doesn't deserve it, does he?
He doesn't deserve it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm yet to place an order, right? Actually, just haven't got round to it,
It's awkward.
which is a bit awkward. So, was expecting some free samples, but no. No. So that's a perfect opportunity. Free postage. Weekend, Ryan, but don't worry about any of that now, because tonight, Ryan, we've got some great racing for people, haven't we? I think
We have some fantastic racing from one of the fastest growing communities on Discord. I mean, it literally says it on a poster that we wrote, so surely that's like 100% the truth. But we're taking to the Sportsland Sugo in these escort mobiles, Jamie, and I've heard it's going to get a little bit tasty out there this evening.
I have absolutely no idea. I think some people have practiced, some haven't. I don't know if any have practiced in the rain. If they haven't, they may be in for a surprise.
Yeah.
I did see earlier Jimmy quote these cars as being around 350 years old.
Okay.
So handling should be interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, should be good, man. Should be good. I just looks like I haven't actually started the Lobarge yet, so I've just given Jim a little nudge to get it going. Because I think, right, people are ready, aren't they? They're straight. They want to get involved, don't they?
Of course they do, Jamie. The lobby is full to the brim of racers. You literally cannot fit another person on the grid at this track. Such is the amazing community you have behind all of our events. So maximum cars, maximum fun, maximum enjoyment for us in the studio, and of course maximum pleasure for you at home, getting to sit through a spectacular evening of Noob Gamers action. But as Jamie said, we've given Jimmy a little bit of a nudger, and he's only gone and put the lobby up, which means we're moments away, Jamie, from seeing our qualifying.
Sorry,
go.
I need to interrupt you. I just to clarify, I've never given Jimmy a nudger in my life, and I have no intention of giving Jimmy a nudger. What you two get up to in your private life, that's absolutely up to you. Just a little side note from the management there.
Okay, good. So without further ado, on that light note, light-hearted spectacle, let's get down to the trackside. Let's go to Sugo. No, is it just me? I mean, come on, guys.
It
come
is
on.
right. Yeah, it is.
It's
brilliant.
Why are the rest of the people, all the camera crew? They're all just stood around there watching.
They're scared of you.
Come on.
They're scared of you. You fired all of their friends.
I've got the
They're
people
scared
eyes in the pockets, yeah.
Exactly. You got the old split book out. Right, and the reason I sighed immediately then was that within literally 1 single second of this qualifying session starting, someone already had a grid place penalty.
Well, why the hell are we still here? Let's get over to the racetrack. Bye. Sugo.
You can't see me, but I'm dancing along in my chair to that.
Good evening, everybody. TND Tackles is here, Scotch Wives here, Rainy Days is here, Turbocharger's here, Odyssey's here, Jimmy H Official is here, Jamie, everyone is piling in, Crichton Alpha's here as well, Tukes here, Legionary's here, we're here, the cars are here, and Frimode, he's come off the racing, he's come on to racing from Rocket League. He's just getting involved in all aspects of the New Gamers community.
Straight into these vintage beasts, Ryan, and he unfortunately is the man to have picked up that 1 grid place penalty very early doors, Ryan. Literally could not have been earlier if he'd manually tried to do it. But yeah, there we go. Let's go on board and give you a little view of the cockpit. Look at that dashboard, right? Forget digital dashes. Nice little. What do you think of the little aircon events there.
The only thing I would say, Jamie, that car's done 293,000 miles. Have we got to question the quality of the cars this evening?
We do, yeah. Very bad luck. The room still full. Yeah, unfortunately, it was limited to 25 tonight, and it was a first come, first served deal. The lobby was full way before I even turned up tonight, actually. So people desperate to drive these absolute monsters, Ryan. Nice to see, I have to say, on a Thursday night, cars with different colours. For a change.
It is the best thing about this evening. We don't have all the same liveries and all the same cars. Now we have all the same cars, which is
sure.
nice.
Yeah,
but they all look different. We've got some different colours on our screen, Jamie, instead of just the white and red of those bloody Audis.
Absolutely, yeah. You mentioned earlier new drivers, Ryan. Well, here's one of them, Don Alexi 777, brand new. I mean, literally jumped into the Discord today because he'd heard about this event, I think. Not raced for a while, wanted to get involved. I hear he's pretty swift around the track, so definitely one to watch out for. But yeah, oh, and that's not going to help him.
Welcome to the community, Don.
Welcome to the new Don. Yeah. Oh, we're a great bunch here. It's a community for beginners where everyone's friendly. Yeah, welcome, Don. There we go. Let's just have a quick flash through. No, Ryan, actually, before we get on to other new drivers, I noticed in the lobby, here he is, Alex Jamieson, last season's utter champion, of course. I say utter because he won every single event. Yeah. He joined right at the end in the lobby, I think, or quite near the end. He was like the last person to join. There were some groans out there, I think, for people thinking, I might have a chance of winning tonight. Alex pops in. Oh, no.
Well, let's see. First lap from Alex.
Oh, sorry.
And
no lap.
Just
warming up. Another new driver, Roy.
Yep, XR4TI. I mean, one of the easiest names to say on the circuit. We'll just call him XR, shall we, Jamie? Is that easier? Probably, isn't it?
Yeah, XR40. XR40. Yeah, whatever. Call him whatever you want.
Yeah, cool.
You normally come up with a nickname for people anyway, don't you?
Indeedy, we do. X-Ray, says TND Takovs. Why not? At the moment, though, Jamie, I'm a little bit embarrassed for the entire community that Scottish Ian leads the way.
Scottish Ian jumping back in, of course, the mentor, been focusing on launching our new race room venture, doing a brilliant job with Legionary, getting that up and running on a Monday night, of course. Please tune in for that, 8 PM every Monday. Yeah, and he's decided to jump back into Project Cars for this one-off special, though, Ryan. And as you say, he is currently topping those charts with a 1:35.2. Let's see what he's going to do here.
Makes me feel a little bit nauseous, actually.
A 1:34.2. He took a second off right now. I think 1:33s are certainly possible, maybe even a 1:32. So there's time. There's time for people, right? No, there's not. I spoke too soon, Ryan. Time is out because, of course, I forgot. It's only a 5-minute qualifying session. Oh, but we've been saved.
We would not hear the end of it, would we?
Many drivers with no timing at all, right? Because it's only 5 minutes, and we love these 5-minute dashes, don't we? Because it really puts the pressure on. You cannot mess up your lap.
I'm excited to see where Alex finishes, though. He's currently outside of the top 16 at least.
Yeah, he's in the pits.
Ethan in 10th place, ladies and gentlemen, getting in amongst it. Good lad. Good to see him back.
There's Andre coming across the line.
Andre will probably be mid-pack. 14th, classic, absolute classic from Andre earlier round.
Alex in the pits, right? No time set. Will be starting near the back because there's other drivers with no time set. Oh, another new driver. Sorry, C Birdine.
C Birdine. Good luck to Cy Birdine this evening.
Hi Birdine.
Cy, whatever you want to call him. But a witty username, certainly having a chuckle, Jamie, as he tops the leaderboard at the moment as the quickest racer out there this evening. Debut
pole position with Ian second, Java Nice Day third, Q locked in fourth.
Debut
Sorry?
pole? What do you mean? It's not his debut.
No, I didn't mean.
Do you mean his maiden pole?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant, right? Yeah. Thanks for making me look like a right snob. Always count on you for that. Yeah, Toot currently plumb 25th. He's last, but he does put a time in, but it's only good enough for 23rd. So a scruffy lap, but at least better than the bottom two who have not set a time. And actually, if Sai does set a time here, that means Alex will be plumb last, and he does.
Wow.
That's going to be exciting. Should we watch Alex from the back?
I think we should, yeah, that'd be a laugh. So, a witty username leads the way with Scottish Ian just behind, and Have a nice day, having an excellent return for his day thus far in third place. Qblocks, Nashif, John Drives Cars, Don Alexi, XR40, Psycho Lizard, and Roughneck 1 making up your top 10 this evening in the very first race. Of course, we've got 3 races tonight. We're spoiling you. We're giving you too much, if anything. But let's start from the back of the grid and see Alex carve his way through this pack. Or maybe he doesn't. We'll only find out by watching him.
Are you sure you want to go from the back?
Yes,
on
there's only a
one?
one-off special, isn't it?
Yeah, so who cares? Who cares about Whitty's first ever poll? Don't worry about it. Yeah. 25th to 1st in 20 minutes, Ryan. Is it possible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's possible.
Yeah,
Didn't say it's going to happen, though. Just saying.
Is it going to happen?
Don't know. He's untested in these cars, so we don't know.
He's untested in this position as well. Used to be near the front, isn't he?
He certainly is, yes. Although he's not a good starter either, is he?
He's not a good starter. No, but that doesn't really matter. He can't get any worse at the moment. So. Ryan, we've got 3 races, of course. I don't think we've touched on that. The first 2, just quickly, are 20 minutes each in the dry, and the last one is a 10-minute random grid race in the wet. But here we go, Ryan.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 20 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. Alex Jameson, let's see what he can do.
1.
Our champion from the season gone.
2.
And he's starting to come. Look at this madness he's about to come into in this first corner. Looks pretty clean out the front. What's going to happen in the mid-pack? Alex has to apply the brakes very gently. These cars not quite the beasts he's probably used to, but he's just biding his time.
3.
He's just slowly moving his way through the pack. He's found a little gap, but he gets sandwiched, but he pushes them
4,
aside and
5.
gets himself back on the track, and he's dropped a few places. But Jamie, let's jump to the front and see how a witty username started this race.
He's doing well, but Nash has had an even better start.
Someone just got flying at the back. Oh no! Someone in the air at the back. I have no idea, but they're no idea. They're facing the wrong way now, but I just saw them fly.
Stacker GB.
Stacker GB's gone flying.
Alex Jameson done 9. He's currently 16th. We've not even done half a lap yet.
Interesting.
Nash with a brilliant start, Ryan. Yeah. Up to 2nd place. Ian down to 3rd. Jav still in 4th. The new racer Don up to 5th. I actually didn't see where he qualified in the end, but up to 5th place, Ryan, trying to avoid the carnage. And these cars looking a little bit slippy.
Don Alexi did qualify inside the top 10, so it was a good debut qualifying session from him as he finds himself in 4th place. So interesting to see what he's going to bring to the table this evening, though. But the fans' favourite, we could not be without him. Ethan resides in 7th place, Jamie. 1.5 minutes into this race, although it looks like Qblocks is going to go down the inside, dropping him down to 8th. But it's a good return from the opening few laps from our boy Ethan tonight.
Yeah, and here comes XR4 on the side, trying to take both of them on the home straight, and it looks like he's got a chance. He's going to get past 1. Might not quite have the overspeed to take this, but he's actually a few in the pits, Ryan. Early doors. Yeah. Whitty, Ian, and Nash all into the pits. I wonder if they got drive-throughs.
It must be drive-throughs. They must have done it. So Jamie, our debutant Don Alexi, has only grabbed himself, snaffled himself, 1st place because of the misfortune of others.
He's probably thinking, I'm just driving. Like, why is everyone going to the pits? Oh, I'm 1st.
Yeah.
As you see, Alex up make that 9th.
So he's actually battling with Jimmy H. official at the moment.
Oh, he's I mean, you say battling. Oh my God, there's cars everywhere, right?
Absolute cars everywhere. What is going on? Jimmy H.
Look at the way. Look at him just pass that car there. He literally just drove round him like he wasn't even there. Ryan, we're on lap 2. Alex has gone from 25th to 6th.
That's not bad, is it? Not bad.
We've done 1 and a bit laps. There is no mandatory pit, Scottish wife, no. We've done pancakes back. Love that stuff. No, Ethan down to 14th now. That's a ridiculous start. Jimmy up in 8th though.
Yeah, of course, no points on the board this evening for anyone because it is just a one-off special. But normally the top 15 will get you points. We'll use that as a marker of success. Although it is a reduced grid slightly, so perhaps we'll call it top 12 this evening as our sort of figurative in the points. Nashif just inside that at the moment. Ethan 1 position away from our imaginative in the point scenario this evening. But the debutant Don gets away. Not Don Titor, a new Don is back in town this evening. and he's giving
It's
it
a
a good
new
go.
dawn.
It's a new dawn. Yeah,
Like
I
a new
it.
dawn. Do you get it?
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
fantastic.
No, cool. Roughneck in 5th, Ryan, but has picked himself a 3-second penalty out. Whitty's back out, Ian's back out, and Nash back out in 9th, 10th, and 11th from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Ryan. So interesting. I can only assume they all jumped the start.
That is the best guess I think we've got. As Overdone Pancake says, he's recently bought project cars and he just needs Yeresan to teach
Wow.
me. I mean,
Good teacher.
good
teacher.
person to learn from. He's not racing tonight, I don't think, this season.
No,
but
make it
to
in.
be honest, you know, we've got a lot of good teachers in the community, haven't we, Jamie?
Yeah, and you know, obviously, if anyone wants a real masterclass, you do offer tailored packages for very reasonable fees from you know, from yourself, don't you?
Yes, exactly. The reason I don't race is because I'm too good. That's why I'm sat here.
It's actually too good. Yeah.
Too good, yeah. Ask Chico
John, though.
about it.
John, though, up in 3rd, Ryan. No spins thus far that we have seen.
Oh,
Currently
here
in
we go.
3rd. Oh, hello. Trying to claw down Java Nice Day, who's having a very nice day, up in 2nd place.
Yep, qualified strongly. Did you have a nice day? Good to see him here this evening racing with us. Finds himself in 2nd place, but John Drives Cars is going to do everything he can to try and catch him up. Big shout out to Roughneck 1 though, Jamie, in 5th place, just in behind Q-Blocks and ahead of the pack of Alex, a witty username, Ian and Nashith, all trying to catch up. But Alex Jamieson has certainly got Roughneck in his sights here.
He does. Let's see what sort of time he puts in now he's through the traffic. 1:34.4. So Don actually with a 1:34.1 looking very strong, as is Java Nice Day out front. So Don, as we suspected, looking super quick early doors, Ryan.
Genuine
As Alex,
competition, I like it.
yeah, absolutely, and yeah, as Alex is gonna try and come past Roughneck. Roughneck not making it easy for him though, Ryan. You have to say, driving very well.
Yep,
Made him work for that, didn't he?
He did make him work for it. Made him go around the outside there. That's cost Alex Jameson a little bit of time in his hunt for a podium position here as we join Psycho Lizard, who's trying to do a number on Squid Flipper. There's a lot of cars going off the circuit and some sketchy rejoins. People applying the brakes and not much he could have done there as people are trying to avoid one of the cars just veering back onto the circuit. But it's a one-off special, so people have got their hairs down, they've got their helmets off, just chilling tonight, aren't they, Jamie?
I hope so, right? Yeah, absolutely. These cars, you know, a bit of fun, not something you normally see raced in. So, you know, probably not something many people have driven or practiced it before. So a bit of unknowns. We're seeing a lot of grass action for sure. What this is doing though is exciting me, because if they're this tough in the dry, Ryan, what are they going to be like in the wet?
I'm excited, yes, of course. That'll be the spectacle to end on this evening, our 10-minute race with random grids in the wet. It should be a right laugh, but 2 20-minute races before that, and we're 7 minutes approximately into this one as we join Jimmy H. Official in 17th place, fighting with ye oldie nemesis of his, Duncan 100. They love a little scrap, these two.
They do actually, don't they? Yeah, I was just thinking that. I don't think our cycle is just ahead of us there, so I think there must be a back marker. Yeah, they do really love a scrap, which is interesting to see. Actually, corrected, Ryan. Yeresan is racing tonight. He's just down in 20th, and we're much more used to seeing him a bit further up, aren't we?
Certainly are. Perhaps not a fay with these cars. We perhaps had some early interesting challenges out on the circuit. Yeah, Yeresan, good to see him out there this evening. Perhaps Overdone Pancake can watch him a little bit as we head to a witty username though. Caught up amongst it with Roughneck 1 and Scottish Ian trying to catch him as well. We've got sideways action at the front as well, and that's actually Alex Jameson who finds himself foul, as Nashif's going to make the pass on him shortly too. So yeah, Alex caught up again a little bit of trouble at the front and drops down to 9th place, which has allowed some other people to get ahead of him here, Jamie.
Yeah, interesting stuff, pushing a bit too hard maybe. I mean, Don out front has been released, hasn't he, by those pits, and he's really just rocking it much quicker than anyone else out there. In the 33s, all on his own, looking very, very strong, stretching that lead to about 4 seconds. Java Nice Day trying to keep him honest, doing a pretty good job, but it looks like Don definitely has got the pace here, right?
Certainly does. It looks like someone's dropped out, so P Maith 69 has entered, waiting for the next one. Hopefully he's going to try and sneak in a place for the next race, which will be cool. But yeah, witty username Scottish Ian and Roughneck 1 having a right old battle here as Roughneck tries to regain his 5th place again, but he's got some work to do to try and catch those boys back up. But big news at the top, John Drives Cars has just picked up his first penalty of the evening, a 3-second one as well, although he has got some distance at the moment, Jamie, to Q-Blocks in 4th.
Yeah, big gap. He'll be pleased that Alex spun out because Alex was in 4th when he did and closing in on John, so that's given him a lot of breathing room. Yeah, Ian and Whitty doing a good job recovering from those pit stops back up to 5th and 6th, but really their chance of winning this race probably went with those pit stops, considering it's such a short race to print.
Yes, they got very excited, and we think at the start of this race were given some drive-through penalties for some over-exuberance from the word go. However, decent recovery, as James said, into some respectable positions despite those drive-throughs. But yes, 11 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Don leading the way, but Andre Hildebrand, Jamie, as ever, mid-pack.
Make that 13th, which is still mid-pack. Yeah, going past Jackie Twix. We haven't seen Jackie Twix for a while, so good to see him back racing as we see someone else in the background losing their way again. Let's have a check-in. G-Slev currently 22nd, about 11 seconds behind Took, who's 21st. And then a few seconds further up the road, Yerasan, or it was Yerasan, until Squid Flipper had a little spin, and Yerasan has taken his place. Good battle here, though, with Jimmy and Stacker GB still going on. These two have been battling for a few laps now.
Yep, Jamie, it's not Stacker BG, it's Staffy, another new racer joining us this evening, just to confuse things even more. But good to see another racer. Jimmy, of course, might wheel out the banhammer if this new member of the community does pass him, which he has been accustomed to do in the past.
At least behind.
Won't be the best welcome for him. So the Staffy better let Jimmy pass soon, otherwise there could be fireworks.
Jim now in the sandwich as Yerasan looks to come through. And we know how quick Yerasan is, so this could be an interesting one, right? How hard is Jimmy going to fight this?
Well, you might as well go for it, aren't you, in a one-off special?
Guess so, yeah.
He's having a little bit of weave. He's trying to block the line off. He's trying to shut the door
thinking?
left, right and centre. Yerasan's just gaining on him, lurking behind him. Little flash of the lights from Yerasan. He's just to say, come on, son. I'm quicker than you here. He's just sat in behind. He's waiting for his opportunity, isn't he? He can sense it.
Yeah, good. Jimmy taking him right to the other side of the straight, off the racing line. Trying to get that toe, but it's very minimal in these cars. And he's not able to make anything count. Of course, default setups in force, so no one can tune these beasts for higher top speed or anything, right?
You're all suggesting you can tune these beasts, Jamie?
I don't know. They look like something you should be able to put a nitrous system into.
Back in like the Gran Turismo days, you're like,
exactly.
Just pop a nitrous turbo
and 28-inch alloys or something.
Like, oh no! No! Jimmy deciding to pop to the beach, flouting the lockdown rules as he gets out his bucket and spade this evening.
That was a good one. Is that on the spot, or have you been waiting to use that one?
That was, mate. Come on. I don't prepare for this, do I?
I do. Not this build. Yeah. No, fair enough. Ian, though, doing well, up in 5th, caught up with Q Blocks now. He's going to be pushing him for that valuable and desired 4th place.
Exactly. I mean, it was one step closer to the podium, that 4th place. It was not a position to be sniffed at. Scottish Ian, fresh from race room commentary duties, he decided to grace us with his presence on the circuit this evening, so we might as well shove a few insults his way. Jamie, you can go first.
No, I've given him enough stick already tonight. I'm rooting for him. He's driving well, right? He's driving well. Apart from the absolute shambles of the start he made.
Yeah, I was going to say, we can't let him go scot-free, really, can we? So I did that
scot-free?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I mean, it's just so good. Is there anyone better in the world? I mean, I don't think there is. Shall we, when Ant and Deck retire, shall we submit our application for hosting I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here as like a duo? A hosting duo. Do you think if we did that and submitted our streams as like our catalogue of evidence of why we're so good, do you think that would help us or hinder us?
I mean, who's to say, Jamie? I mean, you cannot tame this Bandosaurus Rex right here sat in the seat next to you. But
feed the Rex.
Feed the Rex and he will score you with excellent commentary lines. I think that's the phrase, isn't it?
Hashtag feed the Bandosaurus Rex.
Anyway,
that's what we're talking about.
Fernando89 says we love Ian. I mean, we do love Ian, but
of course we do.
He brings it upon himself just to give us open goals to pop the old jokes in against him, which gives us great delight.
Oh, yeah, and both cars going past the back marker there into the braking zone of turn 1 with some speed, both doing very well not to have a collision. Alex Jameson, maybe with a touch of damage or something, because his march through the field has certainly slowed down, and he's stuck at Nashift following that spin, so maybe he had a collision there. You okay?
Jimmy, talking of noobs, I just reset to pits instead of reset to track. Thanks then.
Oh, well, looks like we got 30 seconds, right?
Well, it's been nice knowing you all. Jimmy's going to go and delete the community because he's just completed being a noob. It was nice knowing you all. Have a fantastic evening. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Shouldn't be track resetting anyway, should he, right?
I mean, that's the question we should be asking here, really, isn't it?
I'm assuming it was following that beach holiday you described.
Our glorious leader track resetting and admitting it. I mean, we're going to have like a commons debate about it where we'll do absolutely nothing about it.
That sounds absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh dear me. I was in 24th with 25th, 10 seconds behind me, says Ryan.
Okay.
Do you believe him? Do you believe him? Is there evidence?
There's no evidence, but the only evidence I can see, Jamie, is Alex Jameson showing his masterclass of skills as he's trying to get through the pack once again. Q-Blocks has been banished to a side. He's now got Nashift in his sights, who does have a penalty, and he's going to do his best in the same coloured car, despite the number difference, to get his way past. But Nash, Jamie,
he's been stuck behind Nash for a few laps actually, so Nash definitely giving him more trouble than anyone else we've seen so far.
Yeah.
He doesn't, and Roughneck did as well as actually. Maybe he doesn't like racing cars in the same livery as him. He's got some blind spots in them or something. He's all over the back of Nash. He's going to have a dive on the inside here. Has Nash seen? He has. Nash is also blocked by a back marker, so brilliant decision making from Alex to make that move there. Perhaps knowing that Nash had nowhere to go.
Maybe, but I'm excited for the battle that could be coming next, Jamie. Alex Jameson versus Scottish Ian. That is a fantastic battle.
Get your bets in. Who is the better sim racing driver, Ryan?
Well, you know, hey, they're proving it out on the track at the moment. Technically, Ian is better right now on current form, with 4 minutes of this race to go, but can maintain that live form. Yeah.
For 4 minutes? Yeah, I think you could keep him behind him for 4 minutes, right?
Yeah. Get your bets on now, ladies and gentlemen. Can Scottish Ian maintain 4th place in the remaining 4 minutes of this race? The winning side will get nothing but sheer gratitude and emotion from the New Games community for their victory.
Mando saying no, he cannot.
Good start.
Yeah, so that's a vote of no confidence. Yeah. I was assuming Scottish wife would pipe up for him, but she's probably baking some cakes or something.
She knows he's not good enough anyway.
Awkward. We'll check back in with that in a minute. Yerasan, meanwhile, he's continuing his battle after viciously pushing Jimmy into the sand that we all saw on the track.
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't a self-inflicted mistake. He's now trying to push Staffy onto the beach as well.
Yep, Yerasan taking an interesting move round the outside, and Staffy goes, "Get off, son!" and just gives him a little nudge and says, "Get over there, son." So Yerasan's going to have another crack at the whip of Staffy. Staffy's just deciding to get himself straight amongst the community early doors by giving all of our members a cheeky little nudge, which I like to see. A bit of aggression early doors. As a witty username, tries to give XR40 a taste of the noob's medicine.
Yeah, just letting him know he's there, it's fine. As Witty tries to come through on XR, but they're side by side going through this technical section. Who's that in front of them, Ryan? It's not Q-Blocks, it's a back knocker! We've seen so much of that tonight, haven't we?
Oh, it's fantastic, I love it.
Yereban, right? You remember that, Jim?
Oh, it's good. It's good, to be fair to him.
It's as good as anything else.
Yeah, the sandpit is horrible. Yeah, how was your little beach trip, Jim? Please tell us in.
Oh, look at this, Ryan. The question has been answered because Nash is back past.
Interesting. Nashift bringing it old school back to his early form in the noob community, just winning races, winning battles, out pushing Alex Jameson in these beastly cars. To grab himself 5th place back. So Scottish Ian will definitely have the opportunity to maintain his position now, because Alex Jameson doesn't need to worry about him because he's only picked up a penalty and he's battling Nash at the same time. So our glorious champion is in trouble, Jamie.
Nash's penalty just went up to 6 seconds actually. I mean, he did start plumb last, to be fair to him. And he was 6th after 2 laps. Yeah. But yeah, they had that little spin and he's not been able to get back on side since then.
We should be in F1. I mean,
Yeah.
I obviously probably
Is that sarcasm?
I didn't catch the start, but we were having conversations over. I just gave away a little bit of the conversation I was having with Martin Brundle. He was trying to butter us up for that gig, but not enough zeros on the old commentary.
Since F1's not been able to happen in real life, they've been doing the sort of virtual F1 esports races, haven't they? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
I've not actually watched any of them. I know it's become quite a big thing actually, and they've had all sorts of people getting involved. I've not seen any of them. Who is doing the commentary on that? Is it Martin Brundle and stuff?
They offered it to us, and we said not enough zeros, so you're gonna have to find.
That's what I mean.
Else. So since that point, I've just washed my hands of it.
Not interested. Oh, here we go, Scottish Ian Ryan.
Oh no!
I love that you just laughed.
He didn't make it.
The question is answered. Alex has proven himself by doing nothing.
Yes, exactly.
Ian, tell us what happened, my friend. Come on.
So we had a bet going, Ian, just in case you didn't know that you weren't going to hold off Alex Jameson, and you didn't. So you've lost. So well done.
PC crashed. Come on, Ian. You've got about 15 PCs, and you've spent endless money on them. Come on. Use one of your other PCs.
Jamie,
Good battle here, though, Ryan.
What I would say, Duncan is holding our final imaginative points position in 12th, and he's fighting off Ethan with 16 seconds to go.
Yeah,
you can just see that up ahead. Can Ethan sneak into our 12 points position this evening? Made up out of just off the cuff, Jamie, like my poems. And he's got an opportunity here to sneak some points.
Yeah, Squid Flipper's trying to have his say as well, though, as is the Psycho Lizard. A lot of weird animals getting involved here. But here we go, Squid Flipper with a huge overspeed on Ethan Ryan. He's going to just drive straight past him here, demoting Ethan to 14th place. But how's he going to go? They're going to come across the line so close. I think he's going to have it, and there's Psycho Lizard as well, Ryan. Good finish from that little pack there. But yeah, the winner gifted the victory early doors. Well, gifted the lead certainly early doors, but securing the victory with his excellent and consistent speed is the newcomer, Don Alexi. 7-7-7.
7-7-7.
And there it is.
And you add those figures up, and you get 2 and 1. Take the 2 off the front of that number, and you get number 1, which is where he's finished this evening. Quick maths there, Jamie. How do you like it?
I mean, it's just as good as anything else. You got a quick poem for us, or?
No, all my poetry's done for at least another 18 months now, so
yeah.
That took a lot of my creative juices to get that flowing. Sarah Teagle says PC 2 cars is too demanding on it.
Interesting, because
I'm pretty sure you can run Project Cars 2 on a potato, can't you?
Yeah, you definitely can. It's never crashed for me. Yeah. And also, I'm pretty sure every time I go into Race Room chat, there's someone talking about the servers being down or something crashing. So it doesn't sound like the most reliable one out there. I mean, generally, sim racing games just seem pretty poorly made, right, don't they?
Yeah.
Probably because there's such a tiny market for them. They don't really care. They probably just put them out there and then think, let's go back to making FIFA again.
Yeah, probably. Who knows?
Games that people actually play. What do you think?
What we've done is we've done race one. We've done race 1 tonight.
Keep it going, mate.
Of course, our community, not fractured by different games going off in different directions. We are unified in the love of sim racing, whatever the game, and of course a cheeky little bit of Rocket League on the side as well. So any game's welcome apart from iRacing. Yeah.
That's another game that people play, Rocket League. So they actually release patches and stuff for that, like they make it better and stuff. Anyway, come on, Ryan. I'm only messing. Cool down. Don Alexi impressing us early doors. I'm not 100% surprised, I have to say, Ryan, because of the sort of times he was talking about doing earlier today in the Discord. Obviously, it would have been interesting to see what would have happened if the other guys hadn't had to pit. Ian, actually, perhaps you can answer that. What was with the early pits? Did the 3 of you get drive-thrus? We assumed.
Do we care about Ian? Just saying. Anyway, Don Alexi confirmed as our victor this evening in the very first race. You have a nice day second. John drives cars in third, with Alex Jameson grabbing fourth, with Nash is fifth. XR40 in sixth, for Witty username 7th. Qblox 8th. Roughneck 1 9th. It's Stacker GB in 10th. Further down the grid in 11th, we've got Andre Hildebrand literally mid-pack with Duncan. Oh, right, that's it. I need a stiff drink. Let's get over to the bar. Come on. Welcome to the Noob Gamers VIP bar. What are you drinking, Jamie?
Whatever you're having, actually, I think.
Probably just a water tonight. Yeah.
That is boring, isn't it? I mean,
that
that is so boring. Yeah, Jimmy asking who Don is. Jim, I think he literally joined the Discord today, hearing about this event. I think I saw him say he hasn't raced for about 6 months, but he used to be quite into it. So, and he clearly seems like he's got the pace. So, interesting one for future events, Ryan, as well. Could we see someone finally challenging Alex Jameson?
Maybe. Jamie, I'm not very happy you called my drink boring there. You know I drink only the most exciting drinks in the world.
What sort of water? Is it water mined from the only source of the Bornean village of monks that you viciously stole off them?
Tell you what, just for that, I'm going to go and get the most weirdest drink I've got in my house and drink it live on stream.
Okay.
Well, not weird. Shall I do
Bleach.
that? Yeah, shall I just go and get something random?
Bleach.
Have a guess. While I go and... This might look ridiculous.
Can we suggest what you drink?
No, don't suggest it. Have a guess. Let me see if I can just pop... let me see if I can... How can I get out of here without it's looking ridiculous so I can just run down to another one of
No,
these?
I want it to look ridiculous. Do the little pretend stairs thing. Pretend you're going down the stairs. No, do it. Pretend you're going down the stairs.
Yeah, but this isn't going to work.
Isn't it? Yeah, because
Right,
the
we're gonna. No, I'm not gonna break the magic of. I'm not gonna break the magic of the studio here. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it. We'll do it another time. We'll do it another time. Anyway, Jamie, thanks for your subscription for 19 months. Really appreciate it, my
Thanks,
friend.
mate. Appreciate that. Cheers. Of course, anyone else out there with Amazon Prime, you get a free sub to Twitch, any Twitch channel of your choice. And of course, Ryan, their choice would be this one. So if you haven't used your free sub, please.
Premium
all you've got to do is link it up.
content, Jamie. Premium content here in the New
Yeah.
Gamer Studios, as ever. No punches pulled, no special effects not used to make this look amazing.
The only
as
thing you
possible.
don't use anymore is the voice effects box you used to have. Do you
There's
remember that?
always-
Why don't
there's
you use that
always time.
anymore?
There's always time, Jamie.
Why
Not
don't you
tonight,
use it
not
anymore?
tonight, but perhaps we'll bust it
Yeah.
out on Saturday, shall we?
I mean, a one-off surely is, yeah, you could do like the announcer voice for Rocket League.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm.
But anyway, we're waiting for race number 2, 20 minutes. It'll be again 5-minute qualifying. 28 drivers still sat in the lobby, raring to go, Jamie. Can Don make it 2 wins out of 2 this evening, though, or is he going to have a little bit more competition for race numero 2?
You certainly can. The question is, can Alex get a qualifying lap in and not start last? That would be interesting. Can the guys who do start at the front not all get drive-throughs? Lots of interesting things. We've got a very interesting driver name in the lobby now, Ryan,
Okay.
which I'll save to reveal to you live on stream when we're in there. So I don't know what the plan is, but I think
just
we're ready
waiting.
to go.
Yeah, just waiting for Jim as
I don't
ever.
know what Jim's thinking.
Always
Yeah.
late, Jimmy.
Should we get that hat trending? Hashtag Jimmy Lateness.
Yes, why not? TN Disaster, yes sir, I'll take a Moscow Mule, please. What's that? Anyone?
Let me Google it for you, mate.
Yeah, good idea. That's a great shout. Get on the old googly gaboogly. And I can understand it now. I'm just getting it. Let me just... My studio.
Ryan, it's a
Hang on.
cocktail made with vodka, spicy ginger beer, and lime juice, garnished with a slice or wedge of lime.
That sounds sensational. But our studio has just informed me, our back office team, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, apparently qualifying's just started, Jamie. Shall we pop over to the track and see how our racers for race number 2 are going to fare this time around?
I think we better do, because Scottish Ian was so slow restarting his computer. He's not even made the lobby. It's filled up again immediately, and Ryan, you'll be pleased to know, within 5 seconds, again, someone's got a drive-through. And it's an old favourite of the quali drive-throughs.
Fantastic.
Over to you.
Right, let's get down to the track. Let's see how people are getting on this evening. And I'm going to take this opportunity to go and grab a weird and wonderful drink that just came to my house the other day. And I want to try it. And I'm going to try it
Weird,
live on
okay.
stream. So
I'm scared.
it's not really that exciting, but I'm quite excited to taste it. So yeah.
For you,
Yeah. Just-
a
this is
weird
all for me.
exotic drink is probably like coffee.
Yeah, this is all. Yeah, it's not that exotic. Anyway, let's
Okay.
get over to the track, shall we? Bye. Just ignore my lifeless chair, because I'm just popping down to get the drink, Jamie.
But we can still hear you live.
Yeah. you
Oh,
can-
I wish we had like a live. Can you not take the camera with you? Do a little live tour of the Harmer mansion.
Imagine.
Yeah, Took with the penalty, Ryan, and actually has been joined by G-Slev, so both those guys with 1 grid place penalties early doors, Ryan. I'm excited. How far are you having to go?
I'm actually joined live. I've just found one of my staff in the new game
Have you?
studio actually.
Have you?
How's the studio today? Did you do the cleaning properly earlier like I asked? Yeah? All the dust gone?
Oh dear, he's going to be hit.
When we hit Jamie, this is one of our staff. We've got to make sure
Oh,
they're
sorry.
okay.
yes, he's well.
You know, it's a tough time out there at the moment. We've got to make sure our staff are all
I hope you're socially distancing.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
You stop kissing the staff, Ryan.
Right, just going to head back to the main studio now, ladies and gentlemen. Bear with me. Just on my way in now, don't worry. Oh. Hi, so this is awkward. Oh, where have you been? Oh, hiya. I'm back, Jamie, don't worry.
What have we got then? Come on, this better be good.
Well, it's not that good, but it arrived the other day in a little hamper I got from work, so that's nice, isn't it?
Oh.
And it's Belvoir Fruit Farm Sparkling Pink Lady. It's like appetizer on tap.
It doesn't sound like a drink, it sounds like a porn channel.
It does, doesn't it? I'm going to give it a go
Yeah.
because I've been quite excited.
It looks
to taste
great, yeah.
Let's give it a
Basically,
go.
fruit juice is what it is then. It's very exciting. Okay,
Oh.
give us a live review.
That's lovely, to be fair.
Is it?
Mm.
You
It's
can
like
buy another bottle, Ryan, for £14.
It's like a posh appetizer.
I mean, appetizer is pretty posh to start with. So
it?
that's saying something. Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't know. Obviously, you're out of touch with the common man, right? When you get to a certain level, you know, when people get so rich, they ask them stuff like, you know, how much does it cost to go on the bus? How much is a pint of milk? They got no idea. Pint of milk, 35 quid. I don't know. Just don't worry about it. King Kodiak, though, it looks like he is the man who has stolen Ian's place in the lobby, Ryan. Also, this man, this was the new name I wanted to introduce to you.
Tito Fart.
I hope you, make sure you say every letter in that, please.
Where do we add money for people to take off clothes? I mean,
Just a donation butter, actually. Donation butter.
yeah, doesn't take
It's
a lot
fine.
actually, does it? Does not take
No.
a lot.
Well, Jimmy put some jam in his beer the other night, didn't he? For money, for £5. I don't know. What would you do? What would it take for you to take your top off on stream, right?
I did it before. Remember for our birthday celebration?
No, like properly take it off and just sit there for like 5 minutes without it off.
To be honest,
commentate.
it's pretty hot in here, so it's not going to take a lot.
Seriously, how much? 30 quid?
Yeah, I bet I'm easy to be honest. 30 quid if
Well,
we do it. Yeah,
40.
probably
Yeah.
less to be honest.
Probably not. Probably just do it. Will you? Okay. Cool.
Oh, you wouldn't get this on quality sim racing channels, would you, ladies and gentlemen? Look, negotiating over how much money it's going to take me to take my top off.
Ryan,
Fantastic.
this is why I love the one-off events, because we can let our hair down.
Yeah.
We're normally always so serious.
And I normally know all the
league.
track names, don't I?
You know all the track names. You definitely know all the corner names. You created half of them. Yeah, but you know, on the one-offs, we get to let our hair down a bit, have a bit of a laugh. Let's see what else is going on out there, right? Sai is in the sand.
Good lad.
G-Slev is in the air. This is going well as I click people. XR is on the track, so we found someone on the track there, right?
Good. That's what I like to see. XR40. Although Dom Jamie, he's only popping out 132s for fun. At the moment.
Yeah,
He's a
that's
little bit
the one.
dominant, isn't he?
Yeah, dominant. Yeah. 132.5 again. Whitty's up there again, actually, in second place. Where is Alex? In the pits. I think Alex is doing this on purpose, right? I think he's enjoying just, you know, having some battles through the mid-pack. He hasn't had many battles in last season, did he?
No. No, we didn't. Jimmy H. Fisher getting stuck in amongst the pack. Though, look at this pack all trying to qualify together down this home straight. And there's slow cars, fast cars. There's people all over the place. Let's see how much positions change here as Jimmy crosses the line. No positions for him. Toot goes up a place, though. Andre goes up a place. So Yerasan's there. There's people smashing all over the place. There might be still people trying to qualify, actually, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know.
Yeah, absolute carnage out there, right? But currently, Don leads the way again with Whitty and Javanice Day. So a very similar front three. Of course, Ian not there because he was too slow even to get in the lobby, let alone to drive cars around the track, right? Q-Block's on a slowdown. Duncan's not going to be improving that time, nor is G-Slev. I think most people are done, Ryan. There must be a couple out there, but all of these are just going very slow. It might be Don actually. It is Don. Don, the only man on a hot lap, I think, and I think he's done enough.
I think he has done enough. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to take over him at this stage of qualifying. Of course, qualifying nearly done, but a 20-minute race yet to follow.
Don's just driving around like he's driving through the apocalypse. There's just stuff breaking everywhere he goes.
Wonder what his opinion is of the community after that early.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That actually. Oh, Don with a photo finish. Still probably did a 1:32 something.
Imagine.
Yeah, Alex choosing not to qualify again, right? But he will start 19th this time instead of 26th because lots of people have not done a lap, including John.
Well, John obviously wants a cheeky little battle at the back then. Lots of people just taking it easy, letting their hair down with the helmets off this evening. As they do battle here in the Noob Gamers one-off special. The qualifying session is officially over now, ladies and gentlemen. And Don Alexi crowned the second highest qualifier of the season of this evening. Because he wasn't. It's,
okay.
It's the second qualifying session. And he's
Are you sure that drink's not got alcohol in it?
Let me just check. Hang on a second.
Yeah, because that could be really amazing for the stream if you accidentally drink your first alcohol in 17 years or whatever.
Sensational. Do you think people believe me when I say I don't drink?
I hope so, because we've mentioned it enough time. You literally eat 0 vegetables and you consume 0 alcohol. Ever. Scotchy calls you a virgin. Yeah, there are a lot of rumours actually that his child is actually Jimmy's. But there we go.
Yeah. Anyway, back to normality.
Right.
Yeah, and what? Yeah.
And what, mate? That's how he can be such a successful businessman.
Exactly. I don't turn up to my meetings pissed. 20 minutes though, let's do this, come on. Serious heads on, you join us live here in the Noob Gaming Studios as we bring you the second race of our one-off special at Sugo, and Don Alexi 777 leads the grid with a witty username and Java Nice Day in second and third respectively. Jamie, what's going to happen around these opening corners?
That was amazing, but I would have preferred, it would have been perfect if you'd done it in a proper professional commentator's voice. Can you have a go at that next time, please?
Was that not my
No, but like putting a and here we go. It's you know what I mean. Scottish Ian saying, "I bet he even obeys the lockdown." What a slug!
I cannot confirm or deny that live on stream because of legal reasons, actually.
Yeah, I went to Ryan's house the other day and we observed the lockdown.
We did.
Socially distanced on the driveway.
We did, yes. Sorry, did you say you actually came to my house?
Yeah, oh, you weren't there actually. It was just me and Abby.
I was going to say, hang on.
We didn't socially distance, but... Anyway, Don Alexi on pole. Don Alexi on pole position. Yeah, which using in second place. Java stay. Going to be taking himself in third place here.
Who the hell is that?
Someone has gone for it. Toot, what an absolute slug. So Toot will be disqualified very soon from the race.
Oh, that is hilarious. Toot just goes steaming past everybody. He's going to get a drive-through, but he probably doesn't give an F. A witty username with a great start here to out-muscle Don, and Squid Flipper's also through, Jamie. So they'll be pleased with their early work as Don Alexi finds himself in fourth place.
He's been swamped.
Yeah,
swamped Ryan actually. I mean, you say fourth, third really. Yeah, he's been swamped, Ryan, and he's got a battle on his hands here. Let's see, Alex up to 13th, early doors. Sarah saying nice one too. Come on, they're all in. I feel like this is our fault, right? We've set a jovial tone, and now even the hardcore racers out there are encouraging this lunacy. Witty actually catching him up. Let's see what he does. I'm a little bit scared. Okay, he's been all right there, to be fair.
I think our cameramen have been on the wine now. They're a bit all over the place at the moment, aren't they? So Toot not taking advantage of his early start in this race and actually drops down to second place. Unless, Jamie, this is some sort of ploy.
No penalty yet. I think you have to do a drive-through, don't you? If you don't do it in a certain amount of time, you just get disqualified. So let's see what he decides to do. Ethan up in 8th place there, Ryan, with an excellent start, you have to say.
Very good start. He made a good start in race number 1, of course, but wasn't able to maintain it because of a few issues with spinach throughout. Tuke's not gone into the pits from what we've seen, so I'm not sure how the hell he's managed to get away with that.
Well, I think he gives you a couple of laps. Tuke on the Thatcher's Gold, it would seem, Ryan, as he suggested you do, as Ethan takes way too much speed into that corner, and that allows Alex to come back through. And then who we're going to see? Oh, we were trying to jump over with Jim, but he's dropping positions like nobody's business. He went from 9th to 14th very quickly there, pushed to the side slightly.
Yeah, not good news at all. So Jimmy in amongst it here. As a Witty username leads the way, there are people facing the wrong way. There's people off the track, left, right and centre. It's absolute carnage.
Oh, Ryan.
Here at Sugo. Don Alexi, though, has also had his own troubles and finds himself in 18th place. Could we see a different winner of this second race, Jamie?
You'd certainly expect so with 17 minutes to go, right? He's 17 seconds off the lead, and Witty username has been driving very well tonight, so you would certainly expect that. Don now going to be coming up against Tito Fart. I don't even want to say it. The Teatster, Titty Boy, Tito. Don Tito. Oh, it's so close, right, isn't it? We've got Don and Tito. If we could combine the two of them, we might almost have the great man himself.
Whatever happened to Don Tito?
He's probably iRacing, isn't he?
I don't know.
Or he was signed to do voiceovers for porn films.
Probably. I mean, I miss him and I miss Jimmy Tulipan. That's what I'm going to say.
You love Jimmy Tulipan, didn't you? Jimmy Tulipan was actually really quick. He was just absolutely mental as well.
Yeah, reckless.
Yeah, utterly reckless. Yeah, he was a crazy cat. Don was just quick, and he was all about the voice, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, so smooth. All right, it could literally turn the game.
I mean, I think it did. Many. Yeah. Here he comes, though. Don and
Tuke in the
Pico.
pits, thank Christ for that. Picking up his penalty from his crazy early start. As Don Alexi out-muscles the Tito Fart. Yerasan, though, Jimmy, back to his consistent best. Up in 5th place, pushing on Alex Jameson.
Yeah.
Well, I say pushing Alex Jameson is actually pretty
Yeah,
good, but
absolutely.
Yerasan doing well in 5th, much better than the last time out.
Yeah, interesting. Alex up to 4th again, where he got to last time before having a little spin. Started 19th this time. He's done that in 4 minutes. So another good race from Alex. Maybe he doesn't seem to be setting quality times on purpose, so I can only assume he wants to have a little go through the pack. Don also now come back to the back as we see spins in front of him, and that's Jim. There's a track reset. Oh, he saw that too. At least he got the right button this time. Didn't pop himself into the bits. John Drives Cars also not setting a quality time, starting lower down the back, up to 15th right, and he's got himself in a battle with Nash here. Now we saw how difficult it was for Alex to overtake Nash in the last race. Nash and then also King Kodiak and Don in front. A few really quick guys there in quick succession. It's going to be hard for John, I think.
Indeed, he is. Interesting, Jamie. Andre Hildebrand finds himself in 3rd position. He was lapping in the 133s at his last lap, so racing well for him this evening, shaking off his mid-pack label, should we call it. Finding himself in the final 3rd position. But yeah, have a nice day. Another solid race by him. 2nd place again, just behind the username. He's starting to pull away now. So interesting to see some good names at the top of the leaderboard, but Alex Jameson's going to have a go at Andre.
Yeah, Witty with a decent lead though, 3 and a bit seconds over this pack here. Behind the chasing back 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Alex Jameson making that look very easy on Andre there. And his next target is going to be Java Nice Day. He's 5 seconds off the lead. I mean, he certainly could catch Witty. He's got a good chance of winning this race from 19th, which would be impressive. But this battle, Ryan, is really where it's at. Look at the amount of cars here. They're all getting clustered together, Ryan. Something's going to give here, surely.
You'd think so, but let's see how they get on around the next few corners as John Drives Cars looks on to King Kodiak, makes light work of him, on to Don Alexi next, makes light work of him, on to Brighton Alpha, goes past him as well, so John taking up 3 positions in very short space of time to grab 11th position, just inside our proverbial points at the moment in 11th place, with just under 14 minutes on the clock, so John Drives Cars driving well so far.
Yeah, just gaining a hatful of places there in short succession. He'll be very much enjoying that as we see a nice flag waved in our face. Snacker GB at the head of this queue is also pulling in Yerasan. in ninth, trying to make this pack even bigger, right? And we've had our first disconnect, Ian. Our first disconnect. We're down to 24 drivers from the 25 maximum, Ryan. So this is your chance, Ian.
It is. What I would say though, Jamie, massive news for our number one selling product. The fans who have bought it
Yeah.
will be going absolutely mental as Ethan finds himself in 5th place, Jamie.
Yep.
5th!
Unbelievable scenes.
Whoa.
Oh! Psycho doing well to avoid that back marker, and he really looks like he's got the pace on Ethan though, doesn't he, in 6th? Could Ethan soon find himself demoted down to 6th, right?
I mean, we all want to see Ethan in the podium position. That will be a moment to cherish forever. But at the moment, it's going to look like he's struggling to hold on to that 5th position as Psycho Lizard is doing his best to squeeze his way past. But at the moment, Jamie, Ethan defending the lines well.
He is, yeah. Ethan's been a solid driver actually, hasn't he, since joining the community? I mean, all his amazing fan club have perhaps overshadowed, all the banter around it. That he's actually been improving quite rapidly in the few races we've seen so far.
Yeah, no, great new community member, getting stuck into all the races, learning, improving with every single race, and cheered on by a very vocal fan club as well. So what is not to like about what Ethan brings to the table? So yeah, well done to him this evening, driving well, and hopefully for his sake we'll be able to hold off Psycho Lizard for as long as possible, although that chasing pack will soon become 2 as XR41 or 30i as Sarah suggests it's called, is catching as well. But Jamie, enough of the new drivers. Let's welcome back an old favourite, Jamie. Old Zvonimir is back in the channel.
Yeah, I was just going to say actually, we were just reminiscing about Jimmy Tillefan and Don Tita, and then who pops in? Zvonimir, the owner, Ryan, the author, you could say, of potentially one of the most famous moments in Noob Gamers racing history.
Wasn't it voted the greatest moment of our last year?
I think it might have been actually. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it got moment of the year, didn't it? That track.
It was spectacular, yeah. But of course, Zvonimir probably doesn't want us to mention that every single time he pops in. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, but you might as well use it, Jamie. Use it to build his stature amongst our loyal people.
Yeah.
I am going to find it, and I am going to post a link for those people who haven't. Jamie, just take over a second while I...
Sorry, yeah, far too ambitious from Psycho Lizard there. Straight into the side of Ethan. And is he going to let him back through? He is, yeah. Far too ambitious, you have to say there, but he maybe was a touch frustrated after being stuck behind for so long. Stacker GB in 10th place, though. Pushing onto King Kodiak.
I just watched it again. It is so good.
Come on now.
It is so good.
I can't remember it. I just remember it being amazing.
Go on, peeps. Get on that if you haven't seen it, because it is amazing.
Clipped by who? I'm not picking that.
It's so funny. It is so funny. Anyway, back to tonight's racing. Let's reminisce some fantastic times of Zvonimir. Stacker GB. It was his birthday last week, Jamie, and he's doing well. 9th place, trying to hunt down King Kodiak. So a good opportunity of securing himself a decent finish.
Yeah, I just watched it. It's fantastic. Oh, it's one of me. Legend. Yeah. Jimmy Tillefan was also a bit of a track rejoin specialist, wasn't he, Ryan?
Yes.
Just an all-round nut. Sorry, Stacker GB, yeah. Actually moved himself up to 9th now. Crichton and having a solid race in 10th. Stacker, though, in behind King Kodiak, right, who is a very solid driver, isn't he?
He certainly is, yeah. Very much enjoy his calm nature amongst our community, so great to have him on board. But as Zvonimir says, on Thursday I had other leagues, it was clashing. Well, Zvonimir, hopefully that league's done now, and you can be back with the best in the Noob Gamers community. Talking of the best though, Jamie, Alex Jameson, he's gunning for higher positions on this grid, and Java Nice Day is next in his sights.
He is indeed. Ian saying, can we just agree I was second in race 1? We cannot, Ian, I'm afraid. No, unfortunately. Yes, here we go, though. As a back marker comes into play, Ryan, I know you love a back marker getting involved in a battle.
Yeah, why not? I love it more in a one-off special because the guess is less on the table. Not so good when points are up for grabs, but hey, it happens. That's what happens. But Alex Jameson's trying to destroy the hopes of Javanice's Day second place finish once again here as he hunts him down corner by corner, and he's going to make a move at some point, Jamie. I think it's just a matter of when, unless Javanice Day can fight him off for 8 minutes and 14 seconds.
Yeah, and he's kept him behind for a decent few laps. I maybe expected Alex to close the gap a bit quicker. Now he's only got 8 minutes left if he does get past now, which he has a decent chance coming down the straight here. Interesting. He's not got the optimal position. No, he's going to have to bail out of it, right? Javanice Day has been driving well all night, so this was never going to be easy. But yeah, he's got less than 8 minutes now to make up the next 3.5 to 4 seconds on Whitty. Unless Whitty makes a mistake, right? I think that might be just too much for Alex.
Yeah, Whitty using him driving very, very well. He's got to make sure he doesn't get caught with any back markers or make any mistakes. But this battle between Alex Jameson and Javanice Day is certainly going to help his chances of securing himself a Scottish Ian this evening, as we're going to call it, in first place. So yeah, Whitty using him doing well. Zvonimir says, yes, that league is over, and I miss Bess Sugar.
Oh.
Who are they then? Because it's not us, is it? So.
Yeah. Who's Mando, right? Do we know who Mando is? Because he seems to be, he or she. There's a big love-in with the Scottish Power couple.
I'm guessing it's a race room driver who's come to the community and knows Scottish Ian through that. That's my guess. But
we have seen Mando in the chat before. He works for me. Someone works for you, Ian. Jesus. God alive. And you've not been furloughed yet, Mando. By Ian. Jeez. Here we go though. This is getting super close now. They've navigated the back markers very nicely. But Alex still behind. Time ticking away and the gap increasing. First place, I think, probably looks a little bit out of sight for Alex.
Yeah, it does. I'm loving this from Javanice Day, to be fair to him. He's racing so well to hold up Alex. He just knows when to just nudge that door closed, doesn't he? Not doing it aggressively. He's just putting his car in all the right places. He's done it again. He's on the inside line. Just slowly cuts across Alex, making sure he knows he's there. He's doing everything absolutely by the book to hold off Alex Jameson here, and it's making for some great entertainment here. Even in this corner again, look, got the inside position his car well. Fantastic stuff. A masterclass, you could say, from Javanice Day here.
Yeah, driving brilliantly, but look how close he is. He's basically pushing him along, Ryan. This is his view from the bumper. Look how close he is, Ryan. The thing is, there's just no overspeed here. The tow counts for nothing in these, so there really is. You've got to outbrake them in the corners. And at the moment, like you said, Javanice Day positioning so well. Alex tries to go the long way round the outside. Had to brake much later to try and do it, but Javanice Day is wise to it and just cuts him off again. Brilliant racing.
Yeah, this is a fantastic battle for the second place. Although Javanice Day has been forced onto the grass and Alex sneaks in the inside line and has got the advantage here going into this corner. Alex Jameson now holds that position just though Javanice Day tries to fight back, and Jamie, that one mistake has just opened up the opportunity for Alex, and he's not the man who needs more than one chance. He grabs it with both hands, takes the position, says thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he does. 4.8 seconds with 4.8 minutes to go, basically. I don't think it's happening, Ryan. I think Whitty username has driven a brilliant race to maybe take his debut win. No, his maiden win, Ryan, of course.
I love the fact. I love the idea of a crafty revolt. Just a crafty one, just a cheeky, crafty revolt against
Shall we have a cheeky revolt today? A cheeky revolt. Well, we don't actually kill the king. We just sort of like tickle him a bit.
Yeah.
And then go, I was only joking.
Little crafty
cheeky.
one. Little after school one. Just, why not? Slip one in.
Yeah.
I like it. Yes, Vonimir, IndyCar is looking the favourite on the vote so far.
It's not won yet, Ryan. No. We've seen these polls turn on their head in moments. There is a vote on the Discords on there, which of course you're still a member of. So as Javanice Day is not giving this up and fighting back, pushed wide by Alex, but great defending. Alex now having to turn the tables and get the blockers out. Ryan did a great job there, but Javanice Day really got to grips with these cars, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm loving this battle between these two. Neck and neck for so long. Just less than 4 minutes left, and a little bit wide there from Alex Jameson. Javanice Day just had a little opportunity, but he had a bit of a wrestle with the car there to keep it on the straight and narrow. But yes, fantastic stuff as 93 Dega pops by. Cheeky subscriber, isn't he? He's a 1 month subscriber and he's using the old NG emote to welcome himself to the channel this evening. So good evening, Dega. Welcome to the channel as we jump on board with Staffy Kiss.
Staffy Kiss. I'm not sure that's what he meant when he wrote that name, right? But you've interpreted it, and that's your right as a human and a man in this world to do. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm sticking by it.
You're sticking by it, that's fine. Yes. There's battles all up and down this track, Ryan, even to the death here with a couple of minutes to go. Cyclism back in 14th, pushing on Yeresan. We've got Ethan, unfortunately now for him and his fan club, now down in 18th, battling with Took after that very interesting start, and Duncan just ahead there. So a good little three-way battle here. We've got Staffy, Crichton and Q-Blocks all in a battle, and of course we've got up front Java Nice Day with Alex Jameson. Lots of battles, right? Which one would you like to see us end the race with?
I'm quite intrigued by that three-way battle between Q-Blocks, Staffy and Crichton. That looks quite interesting, to be fair.
Well, I can help you out, Ryan, because also joining that now is Nash and King Kodiak to make that not a threesome, Ryan, but a fivesome.
Oh, we're in orgy territory here on the circuit. 5 people getting absolutely stuck in a penta battle, as Jamie calls it. Yeah, a penta battle as Nashif tries to drag himself in amongst it, but Staffy currently finds himself in 9th place. Was looking forward, now he's got to look backwards as Nashif wants to get involved in the party. But yeah, what a battle here in the remaining moments from his final few positions.
Absolutely right, yeah. What a battle we've got on our hands here. It's still close out front, and in fact Java Nice Day has flipped the tables back, Ryan. Alex demoted back into 3rd place. What a turnaround. Java Nice Day is on fire in these cars tonight, Ryan.
Yeah, driving so well. So many battles as we reach the closing stage of this 20-minute spectacle, I'm going to call it, 'cause there's been so much good stuff out here this evening. And Staffy, the new racer, we love giving new racers a little bit of cheeky airtime as he tried to do his best to snaffle up a position off Crichton Alpha for 8th place, but can't do so far with Crichton positioning his car well. Jimmy's on some sort of freeze, not sure what's going on with him, so we'll skip.
His engine's blown, Ryan. He's in chat.
Engine blown. There he is. Not good news for him. But Staffy and Crichton come together on the corner. We miss out on the key details. Jimmy again once causing us problems, and he's not even racing, making us miss stuff. But Crichton Alpha gets away with it, maintains 9th position. And Nashif, Jamie, actually snuck through all of that.
Yeah, he snaffled that position. I'm liking that. I love that word. We're using it a lot tonight, but this every word, everyone counts. Everyone works, right? Q-Block 7th though, and he's now pushing on Stacker GB, not Staffy, as they both kindly got the same three-letter driver tag. Who's going to win this one, right? Do we think Q-Blocks, who's again been solid all night tonight, do we think he's got this?
I think so, but
he's going to make the move.
Don't know actually. Stacker, to be fair, is good on his day, and we've seen the defensive abilities of a lot of our drivers this evening. These cars, if you defend them well, you can maintain your position for quite a long time. So I think Stacker's got this. I was want to be reminding us that Countryman on the snow on the Red Bull Ring. I mean, that was just sensational. I remember that one well. But yeah, great racing from a lot of our drivers here this evening, you have to say, Jamie. As Alex Jameson, he's going to have one little fight back, it looks, on the final lap. There's a little bit of carnage up front as well. Q-Blocks, though, he's going to go for it.
He's going to...
Oh, no!
Oh, no! That was so close. Thread in the eye of the needle, Ryan. Up to 6th. John up in 5th, actually done a great job to get up there. Oh, this battle comes across the line millimetres apart, but it is Java Nice Day who takes it home, Ryan, in fantastic style. What a battle he put up there.
What a battle indeed. King Kodiak looking to make a tasty move of his own. He gets past one. The back marker's getting in the way again and just tries to sideswipe him off the course. Wow. That back marker causing problems for many other racers here this evening, but King Kodiak does get the job done with Crichton Alpha, just sat in behind. And I think he might be able to hold on to 9th place, but Crichton's going to get a little bit of extra run up the hill. Not going to be enough though, because of course not quite the toe required this evening. So
frustrating this, isn't it? Must be so frustrating, because he's like, oh, I can't get him, there's nothing I can do. But yeah, what a win for a witty username, right?
Very good stuff from Witty username tonight. Well done to him, and his fan club will be going wild.
They will indeed, right?
Well,
and that was a good battle.
What a tipple
Have a
that
nice-
was during that race as well.
Yeah, have a nice day. Really impressing me tonight. Both races have been fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Well done to him, and of course, Jamie, the big event coming up next. Do not leave your seats. The event this evening is not over. The entertainment is probably about to start very soon because, Jamie, 10-minute race, random grids, wet weather. What could go wrong, mate?
Hopefully, Ryan, everything.
Hopefully everything. Ryan nailed that. Sugared off his tits now, says Sparkshield. Yeah, why not? Oh, big
Oi.
flashes.
Hey! Airtime. The crowd are loving it. I mean, imagine all these people that have bought tickets to this event, right?
Sensational scenes. Right then, let's get a quick rundown of those positions. So Witty username, Have a Nice Day, Alex Jameson, Andre Hildebrand, Ray Solid in 4th, Q-Blocks 5th, Stacker GB, Nashif, John Dress Cars, King Kodiak and Crichton Alpha making it top 10. See if I can get down a bit quicker before it gets kicked out again. XR in 11th, Staffy 12th, Yerasan 13th, Tito Fart 14th, Cyclizer 15th, Tuke 16th, 17th for Duncan, 18th for Ethan, 19th for Roughneck 1, BZ Whack in 20 with GZ 21st, Squiffler for 22nd, Jimmy H Official 23rd, and disqualified Jackie Twix after 3 pit stops and a 53-second plus penalty.
What's he been up to there, Ryan?
Unbelievable scenes. But anyway, a Witty username grabbing a much heralded victory in a
God.
one-off special in the New Gamers, which will do his confidence the world of good. As Mark B, 1975, Jamie, drops us a cheeky little follow ahead of the greatest action we're going to see this evening as we get wet, wet, wet. Let's head back to the ticket office where they're lining up in their droves to grab a ticket to the 3rd race of the evening. Let's do this. Boom! We're at the Noob Gamers ticket office. As we said, fans are queuing for the main event, Jamie. We are moments away now from what will be a sensational last race. Random grids, 10 minutes of wet, wet, wet racing in these unbelievable squirmy cars. What is there not to love, Jamie?
Nothing at all. The only question is, how heavy is this rain going to be? How cruel is Jimmy going to be when he sets the weather slot? That's what we don't know.
I'd love him just to
Go
pop a
on.
cheeky little bit of snow on there.
Just some snow, really surprise people.
Yeah. That'd be
Or
good, that'd be good.
what about a thunderstorm? Can I interest you in that?
Yeah, why not? Why not, ladies and gentlemen? Why not? But anyway, here we go. We're getting ready for the last race of the evening. We are the fastest growing racing community on Discord. And Jamie, if people want to get involved with that community, how can they do that, my friend?
Well, let me tell you right now, Ryan. Let me pop that in the channel for you. Just jump on that link, of course, right? Click the button. That's all you got to do. Click join, and you're in. Say hello, and you're away. Lots of friendly people. You know, well over 600, 500, something like that.
Yeah, we're well over 500, absolutely smashing it on the Discord stake. So we're just waiting for the drivers to get themselves set for another race. I can see the weather has been set and I am excited. Straight to racing at random grid. So we've got 10 minutes of action still left for you this evening. We're going to be done by 10, don't worry, you can get yourself to bed when you need to. But first, we're going to have some amazing racing. The countdown has begun. The racing's about to get underway, Jamie. So we should probably head over to trackside and get ourselves lubricated for this main event.
Yeah, no qualifying, of course. Random grids, heavy. I'm hoping rain. Oh, it's light rain. It's it's still going to be great. Yeah, just a real. This sums up a one-off event at the Noobs, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Right.
Go on.
We should probably get over there, Jamie. We don't want to miss a second as we're going to run down this grid. It is
Oh,
random.
Jimmy.
We've got no idea. Let's get it on. Let's head over to the racetrack now and give you what you've been craving, a race in the rain. Let's do this, people. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Mark B says, evening all, he loves watching virtual racing. Well, if you're loving this, and you obviously are because you followed us, Mark, we're here every Thursday, Saturday and Monday, bringing you some sort of virtual racing. But Jamie, Psycho Lizard gets the pleasure of being handed to on a plate pole position tonight.
Yeah, a few interesting grid positions that we've been thrown by the random computer generator. Psycho on pole, Ian jumping back into the lobby in second place. I mean, he was giving it the big guns, Ryan, in chat, wasn't he, during that middle race that he missed. So surely he'll be winning this, of course. Javanice Day, brilliant performance last night. Snaffling second. He starts third, and I'm loving this battle, Jim. Ryan, even I was so excited. I said his name already. Yeah. 5th place, Jimmy. 6th place, G-Slev. What a battle that is! Right at the front of the pack. That is going to be amazing.
Yeah, I cannot wait here, ladies and gentlemen. So, we got a 10-minute race. We got random grids. We've got wet weather. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, Mark's excited. We're excited. How did that P get second? I mean, she's got 9th. That's pretty good, and we're underway. So Psycho Lizard gets themselves underway. There's a little bit of skirmish, a little bit of carnage already straight off the line. People going sideways. Oh my days, what is going on back there, Jamie?
I don't know, but the good news is that out the front they got away all right, but Javanice Day goes early down the inside of Psycho Lizard, pushing him wide. I mean, I would be being very tentative in these early stages. G-Slev has gone from 6th to 26th in about 4 seconds, quite literally. I'm not even sure how he's done that. Maybe the engine didn't start or something. Jimmy, though, still up in 5th, Ryan. And look, let's just get on board. This is what they can see.
Incredible. The spray is all over the place here. Jimmy H. Bishop looks on. He's got King Kodiak coming up the inside. And they've both been a little bit sideswiped and they want to have a little go in the gravel. King Kodiak doesn't get away with it. Jimmy manages to keep himself forward. But these cars, Jamie, some people are struggling. There's a lot of squirming and bumping and shunting going on out there, isn't there?
Yeah, and poor King is having to wait for so long to be able to safely rejoin.
Oh.
And then you look at the issues. Yeah, trying to spin that car around out of the sand onto the white line, onto the wet track. There is no way to win. But Javanice Day there, up in 1st place now. Psycho Lizard down to 5th from pole. Ian, though, currently 2nd, Ryan, hunting down, trying to put some evidence to his words.
Yeah, he did give it the big guns, as you said in channel, saying, oh, he win this easy one, now's his opportunity. He couldn't have been given a better one, being handed 2nd place off the line. And he's got some work to do to catch Javanice Day here, but I'm sure he's going to do his best to do just that. Nashift not far behind in 3rd, and it looks like Ian's got a real opportunity of catching him here, Jamie.
Yeah, both of these guys have been quick in the earlier races tonight. Mark's saying the Mark 1 Escort's looking good. Yeah, this is a one-off special between seasons, so we tend to throw in some random cars and some nice fun weather to mix it up in these one-offs. Just for the drivers and us, right, to let our hair down a bit after the stressful seasons.
Exactly, 5-week seasons, and then in the middle we either do some tutorial type stuff, all these one-off specials, and tonight it was the turn of a one-off special before we head to our new season, and the vote is still taking place on the cars that will be used in that season, which can be found over on our Discord channel. But this evening we're enjoying this little battle in these sexy little cars this evening. And Stacker BG, a pleasant drive so far in 11th place.
Pleasant. Ian now has taken the lead, right, but Nashift is also getting involved and taking 2nd place. And there's carnage. Look at these 4 cars all bunched up behind Ian, being caught now by Alex, and even Ian going slightly wide out front. The rain, Ryan, might be getting heavier. I feel like Jimmy's put a 2nd slot in there to trick us all.
This is sensational, yeah. Ian has literally got this race to lose now as he finds himself out in front by a 2.5, but this chasing pack of 4. Obviously, we had the Pensa battle earlier, Jamie. What are you calling this one?
Well, it's 5 again, isn't it?
Is this a quadra battle?
Oh, if we're not counting Ian, yeah. Yeah, quadra battle, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can't wait for the Deca battles. And everyone's struggling, right? I'm wondering whether Jimmy's put Heavy Rain as the 2nd spot. This is definitely not Light Rain, and there's the Thunder, right? And Jimmy's tricked everyone, including us. I think the game has probably started them. I don't know, would the game have started them on slicks in Light Rain? And now they're all suddenly struggling?
This is hilarious, though.
I don't know.
This is hilarious. Even Alex Jameson's squirming all over the place at the moment, but Ian is doing well. at the front, and as ever, Scottish driver Ian deserves to win this. Oh, come on, Scottish.
I don't know about deserves. I mean, he started second on the random grids. Yeah,
Exactly.
Thunder's getting out there now, Ryan. Nash down to 7. This really is the most random of races, this one, isn't it? I promise, Mark, we normally do proper races.
Yeah, but hey, it's a lot of fun. I say
It's great.
5-week seasons will start next week, I believe, and a new car with lots of different track combos. That should be fun. Zavonimir saying Autumn Minister 2 is near full release date. It certainly is. Obviously, you haven't been with us recently, Zavonimir, and we've actually added Race Room to our repertoire of edition of sim racing games on a Monday evening, which is brought to you by Legionary and Scottish Ian. But who knows what might we add in the future as Nashif gets a little bit racy here with Staffy up there getting amongst it now, Jamie, and there's literal carnage as cars fly through the air and Nashif the big loser. That was close.
Yeah, and he's got to be. Yeah, he's driving the wrong way, but he couldn't really do much there. No grip out front. Javanai State and Alex battling for second. Both of them catching Ian, but look at them. They just can't get the power down, Ryan. This is chaos out there. No one can get the power down. Once you're up and running, it's not too bad, but wow, getting the power down out the corners, they are struggling. Alex up to second though.
Real competition now out front with Alex, Ian and Javanai State all battling for position. Only 2 seconds separating the three of them with John Drive's cars. A little bit further behind in 4th place, 8 seconds of Bay now. But Jamie, this is going to test Ian's mettle now. He's got a battle with Alex Jameson and a back marker to contend with at the same time.
Oh no! Oh my days! Be careful, everyone. Yeah, absolutely right. And in race 1, we sort of jokingly asked, didn't we, when Alex was chasing Ian down, whether Ian could prove that he was a better racer than Alex or not. And then his computer crashed conveniently as Alex was chasing him. But he's got another chance here, Ryan. He's got another chance to prove himself better than the absolutely dominant season 13 champion Alex Jameson.
Exactly. Psycho Lizard isn't happy with his internet provider Vodafone. They've let him down. His internet's died. No. Get straight on the blower. Get John Vodafone on the phone, Jamie. We'll sort him out.
Come on, Johnny boy. Yeah.
Get him on the blower just so we can have a word for Psycho Lizard. Whoa! That was close. Alex Jameson nearly gets sideswiped by a back marker by a matter of millimetres. Interesting. I love the fact they're like power sliding into each corner at the moment.
They're like rally cars. They've turned into rally cars.
Yeah, I love it.
Fantastic. Oh, and he's going to go over the inside, and he's going to get a little nudge. Oh, and he's going to let him go. Yeah, he's going to let him go. Little nudge there from Alex. Slid into the side of him. They're both all over the place, though, aren't they?
It's so good to watch. Yeah, sensational scenes as the thunder and lightning comes down in its droves. Sensational, great battle, says Vonnegut. It certainly is. Javanai State now has fallen slightly off the pace. He's now 8.5 seconds off, actually giving John the opportunity to sneak a podium position tonight, which could be very interesting. But yeah, just over 3 minutes left of this crazy last race of your evening's entertainment here on our Thursday night show, and the new game is bringing you Project Cars 2 action. And actually, Jamie, the rain is going. Jimmy's like, we'll just let the track dry at the end.
Yeah. Oh, and Ian might have lost it, Ryan! Oh no, Ian in the wall, Ryan. He just took a bit too much, and his tyres couldn't handle it.
Deary me.
Wow.
Well,
Wow. And he's going to be third. Oh no. I guess that's that question answered.
Look at that. Ian will be loving this.
Oh, Psycho Lizard. Yeah, I know a lot of people around the country are struggling with the internet at the moment. I guess because of the situation, right? A lot more people are at home, aren't they? Mine's been alright actually so far. Luckily, a lot of guys at work are struggling. Different parts of the country and the world.
Imagine video streaming sites again, absolutely battering as people try and find something to do, which might be affecting some of the connectivity here. But Nashiv's certainly going to try and get well connected with Took out on this circuit as the cars nearly have a coming together. Have a little bit of docking action going on here. They're getting so close.
Come on. Don't Google docking, anyone. You can't say docking.
There's nothing wrong, like with a ship.
Well, what do you mean there's nothing wrong?
Is that what you meant? Is docking.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, of course it is.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Anyway, Nashid and Took having a great battle here, Jamie. And how's it going to finish as they go either side of a back mark?
That was fantastic symmetry. Well, Nash is back right off, actually, Ryan.
Oh, Scottish Wave had a Zoom meeting with 30 scaffolders. That doesn't
What's
sound.
the
That doesn't sound like a work thing. That sounds like extracurricular.
Well, it was work. It was work.
Yeah.
But Ian doesn't know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It was just her and 30 scaffolders watching. I mean, we won't ask any more, Scottish Wife, but as long as you're making ends meet in these difficult times.
Exactly. Yeah. Why not? Get on. Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah. Just get on with it. Why
Get
not?
what?
Just
Get on with it.
Yeah.
As long as their credit card details are valid, it's fine, right?
Exactly. Oh
Come on,
dear, it
man.
always turns to shambles, these one-off specials. Talking to shambles, oh my day, it's landed on the
Oh my god!
Oh, someone clip it. Someone
that,
clip
surely.
that. That's sensational. Literally, imagine driving and just a car just goes boom.
And this, Ryan, really sums up the one-offs, and we've ended this in style, I think. Just absolute carnage.
Absolute carnage. I know. This is why we do it, isn't it? This is why we chuck in these random ones at the end of the night, just to see what happens. Yeah, incredible scenes. I know.
Clip that's one of me, yeah, that'd be great. Oh, I miss those moments where we just both can't help but burst into laughter, like the Trev the missile one.
If anyone has time, look back at some of our clips, because some of them are just...
That one with the 4 Indy cars side by side on that oval track, right? And then they're all side by side, and your face when it goes wrong is just glorious.
It is just, yeah, it's just ridiculous, and I'm happy to dig them out because I just love, I love seeing them all over again. And yeah, as I said, my face just went ridiculous in that one. And you know, this is why we do these one-off specials, isn't it, Jamie?
Yeah.
Because you know, it's just a lot of fun.
Ian back up to second. Jam and I stay though very, very close to him now. Alex now 9-10 seconds ahead. But Ian managing to get a grip at the death there of his tyres, Ryan. He's going to bring this home in a respectable second. I mean, I say respectable. He started second, finished second. 0 places gained, 0 places lost. Neutral. What would you say to that, Ryan? Would you say that was a success?
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad for Ian, is it? I mean, he gave it the big gun, said he was going to win the race, didn't win the race, so make your own tale from that as you will.
I mean, the best thing about these old clips, right, is who they've been clipped by. Some real old names getting involved.
That one was good, though. That one was good.
6th of June 2019. Almost a year ago this was, right?
It's mad,
It was just absolute chaos. You got to have the sound on for that one.
Yeah, sound on for that one, indeed. But anyway, we're coming down to a close here in this race. And Javanai Stay is going to try and do his best to try and catch Scottish Ian. He just goes in between two of the back markers with absolute finesse and style. I'm going to call that, Jamie. And it would be ultimate bants if Scottish Ian lost second place, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. As he just goes up the hill, although Javanai Stay is catching, but I mean, that's
surely. Oh, no, he's gone right over to the wall! And he's done it. And yeah, Nash with some serious damage out there tonight, right?
Yes.
Duncan also decided to... There it is. Duncan's just popped his boot open. Anyone want a lift? Just reversing over the line. I mean, even the drivers have gone to pot in this last one off, right?
Yeah, but that's why we love it, isn't it? Bugger, says Ian. Yeah, you've got a lot of explaining to do, Ian.
Threw it away, would you say? Threw a gifted win away, right?
Yeah, we literally couldn't have rigged that any more for you to win, and you just said, nah, don't fancy it, see you later. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, Alex Jamieson retains his crown, gets himself back to the top of the leaderboard at the end of the night in challenging conditions here at Sugo. But what a night we've had, ladies and gentlemen. There will, of course, be no interviews this evening. But please stick around after this race as we give you a little rundown about what's coming up next in the New Gamers studio over the next few days. And of course, for the very first time, Jimmy's been asking for it for weeks and months. We finally have an end of stream video. Stick around because so much time and effort has gone into it that you're going to absolutely love it. So stick around for
outro
that.
videos for the win. Yeah, Jimmy will be over the moon, right?
Yeah, I mean, and if he doesn't stick around to watch it, I mean, I've literally made it just for him because he's been buggering me about it constantly.
That's a lot. You were nudging him up earlier, and now he's been buggering you. So
badgering, I was meant to say, but it's the end of the night.
A lot of things have gone wrong tonight, right? It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, Alex Jameson grabbing the win. Scott Sheehan second. Just disappointing. Javan I stay third. John Drives Cars fourth. King Kodiak fifth. Tukin sixth. Staffy was seventh. Fitz Nashif in eighth. Witty username ninth. And Stacker GB in 10th. 11 goes to Roughneck 1 with BZA Whack in 12th. With Qblocks 13th. Andre Hildebrand 14th. Duncan 115th. It's Ethan in 16th. Crichton Alpha 17th. G-Slave 18th. 19th goes to Jimmy H. Official. Cyberdyne in 20th. Squid Flipper 21st. Yerasan 22nd. Retired is Tito Fart in 23rd. And XR4T in 24th. Cracking scenes all over. A witty username, choice of cars and track tonight. A very good choice. Clap. G-Seb got a DNF and still beats me. Well, there we go. So that's it. That's it for the racing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's head back to the Noob Gamer Studios. Wrap up tonight. Give you a little preview of what's coming up before we reveal for the very first time our end of stream video. You are not going to want to miss it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on. Wow. Emotional. Terrifying. Those are just some of the words that can be used to describe some of the performances this evening in this one-off Noob Gamer special. But Jamie, how I'm going to describe it was pure entertainment. Would you agree?
Yeah, well, I've had a lovely time, right? And to be honest, that's all I can control in this life. So, yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Driver of the day, right? I'm going to nip in there early because Jimmy's just revealed that a witty usernames was the guy who actually chose this combo tonight, which has gone down really well with the drivers. I think they've all had a good laugh. Yep. So it's actually very fitting that he won one of the races as well.
Yeah.
So a nice little touch there, and I think he was brilliant all night. So I'm going to give driver of the day an early driver of the day to a witty username.
There we go then. Don't even need to ask the question. Don't even need to ask. Jamie's on it as ever, giving his driver of the day, which goes to a witty username tonight, of course, because of the multi-race format. No driver interviews this evening like our season events, but coming up in the Noob Gamer Studio Saturday night, Jamie, we're back, and we're not only back with a minor event, just a little old event. We're coming back with the final event of our Rocket League Championship, Jamie. That is going to be absolutely cracking, isn't it?
Oh, it's going to be great, yeah. The finale of the debut. The maiden Rocket League tournament. I'm just doing it on purpose now. I'm just fishing for you. Yeah, it's been great. The little test tournament, isn't it? Getting the ball rolling. 3 weeks it's been. Not sure what we're going to do after that. It should be interesting, Ryan. Maybe whether we open it up a bit, expand the number of teams. There's plenty of interest, I think. Could be an interesting, maybe have a slightly longer season next time. But yeah, it's been fascinating. So 8 o'clock Saturday night. UK time, of course, and then Ryan, after that, Mondays, as always, we're back on Race Room with Scott Sheehan and Legionary taking you through the Race Room tournament. I'm just trying to think, what is it, the final? Have they had the final? I think they've had the final. So
they had some problems
sure
on the old. They had some problems last week, so I understand there might be like an extended final or something on Monday. But check out the Discord for full details of what's coming up on Monday night. However, straight into season 2. Well, there we go. That's that question answered. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for your night's entertainment. Of course, it's now time to reveal. I've finally done it. I finally spent half a day putting this video together for Jimmy. The end of stream video is coming up. You guys are going to love it. So buckle up, grab that seatbelt, and get yourself ready for a ride of your life. But anyway, Jamie, for now, thank you for joining me here in the Noob Gamer Studio.
Thanks, mate. And I just want to say a big thanks for you for putting the effort into this exit video, because to be honest, you give me a little sneak peek. It is possibly the best outro video ever. And I know Jimmy's been on at you for a while, but you've really taken on board his criticism, his issues, and you've pulled it out. And I appreciate it. I'm sure everyone out there will appreciate it, right? So I just want to say big thanks to all the efforts you've put in.
Right, mate. I mean, this took me a very long time, so hopefully you're all going to enjoy it, and hopefully you enjoyed what we had for you this evening. Of course, your Thursday night entertainment comes down to a close. As ever, there was only one place to be, and that's, of course, Noob Gamers TV, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon. Saturday night Rocket League, Monday night Race Room, and then we're back on Thursday with more Project Cars 2. But for now, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you all on Saturday, and enjoy our cheeky little outro video for the very first time. See you soon. So, yeah, Jimmy wanted me to do an outro video. So, I haven't really planned this, just off the cuff, really. Yeah, this is the end of the stream. Was a good stream. Got some cool stuff coming up. So, yeah, cheers then. Have a good weekend. Bye.